Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have something a little bit different, but it could be quite interesting for some of you guys. So, what this is it's a new series I'm trying to do called Is He Worth It? Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a standard player, evolve him all the way up, and then see if that evolution is worth it. See if the card is any better, just see if the upgrades are worth it. If you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favor and smack a like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And guys, do me a favor, comment down below what is the newest player you have added to your lineup. I'm dead curious what you guys are doing to your lineups. So guys, today we're going to be looking at the Galaxy Opal Kristaps Porzingis. As you guys know, if you follow my channel for quite a bit, I've been working my way ever so slowly to get this Kristaps Porzingis fully evolved. He is now evolved, and I'm going to tell you guys if he is worth it. So we're going to split this video up into multiple sections for you guys. We're first going to look at the price of the card. We're going to look at the requirements in order to upgrade the card to get its full evolution. And then I'm going to tell you guys some tips and tricks on how to evolve him that's just that little bit quicker. And then finally we're going to say, was it all worth it? So first of all, the price. To buy a standard Galaxy Opal Kristaps Porzingis from the New York Knicks, he goes for around 200,000 Myteam points. And then turns out what are you getting for that 200,000? You're getting a 7'3" power forward / center that can basically do everything. He can shoot, he can shoot at a very high level, he's very athletic, he's a brilliant interior defender along with his decent perimeter defense, amazing rebounding, he has hot zones everywhere so shooting isn't an issue, 40 Hall of Fame badges that are split into 5 finishing, 17 shooting, 4 playmaking, and 14 defensive badges. Overall, if you're looking for just a starting power forward to pick up that you just want a decent card just to slot in at that power forward or center position, the non-evolved card already is one of the best in the game in order just to slot in and do a job. Now when it comes to actually evolving this card, he does unfortunately have one of the more annoying requirements to upgrade his card. It is 200 steals and 200 blocks. I remember when this card first got his evolution and everyone was like, oh, Porzingis can be evolved. Everyone didn't really know what his requirements were, but everyone saw what you get when he gets upgraded, and everyone was like, he could be the best power forward in the game. And at the time, he probably was. Now, Bosch is kind of, up there of whether he is or not. Along with Blake, it's kind of, between those three, I think. So in terms of his upgrades, you get a +10 lateral quickness as well as a +10 perimeter defense, and then you get that all-desired Hall of Fame clamps badge, making him a brilliant defender both in the interior and the perimeter. Now say you don't want to do the grind. Say you see the requirements and you're just like, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm just going to go buy him off the auction house. How much does an evolved Opal Kristaps Porzingis cost on the auction house? Now, as of recording this video, I scrolled to the end of the listings of all the Opal Porzingises. Porzingises? Really? And in all the cards I found, I only found 3 evolved Porzingis cards, making him one of the more rarer evolutions on the auction house. And the price was ranging from 350 to 400k. Now, obviously, depending on the day and the time, you may find one cheaper, you may find one that's going for a little more expensive. But the average price I've found for this card, just from looking yesterday and today, is around 350k. So really your options are, you pay 200k and then do that grind, or you're paying 350k just to get his evolution. And which should you do? Well, we'll get into that. Firstly, I'm going to give you guys just a few tips on how to get your blocks and steals that little bit quicker. Firstly, with the steals, in order to get the steals a little bit quicker, you want to play Triple Threat online and make sure Porzingis is the biggest player on your team, just so once your team scores, Porzingis will be guarding the guy that inbounds 90% of the time. Sometimes another player inbounds, but most of the time, Porzingis will be guarding the guy that is on the inbound. Then, before the inbound pass, you just want to follow the guy that the opponent is using. Just because it seems really obvious, but some people just don't pay attention, and you can really pick up some easy steals. I remember one game I had like 6 steals in one, just because the guy just did not learn. Obviously, this won't work 100% of the time, but if you just keep at it, you'll get your steals in no time. Another tip which can also work for your blocks is just be that person that no one likes an off-ball. Again, no one likes coming up against an off-baller, but you're playing the game to win and evolve cards, you're not playing it to make friends. Well, maybe you are, I guess. But the grind is so big, it's 200 steals, 200 blocks, we're just going to use every trick in the book in order to get this done a little bit faster. Once your opponent has hold of the ball, you smother the player that Porzingis is guarding. Make sure you're cutting off passing lanes, make sure you're bumping the player. Just do everything you can just to disrupt it. And once the person that Porzingis is guarding has the ball, you smother him and make sure and try and get some bump steals as well as just some easy blocks if he's sitting in the paint. Another tip if you want to get blocks is if you play triple threat single player, put Porzingis in the paint, and then once your opponent has the ball running up the court, as soon as he gets over the half court line, if you jump with the guy that's guarding the guy that just passed half court, 90% of the time the ball carrier will run into the paint to go for a layup, which will make it for an easy block for Porzingis. Now with all that out of the way, I've told you guys how much he is. I've told you guys just some easy tips how to evolve him. Is he worth the grind? Is it worth picking up this 200,000 MT player, then grinding, or purchasing that evolved one for the extra 150 to 200k? Personally, I would pick up the base version and then grind him. Even if you don't want to sit there and proper hardcore grind, like play triple threat single player, go for 10 blocks a game, the card itself on its own, the base version, is still one of the best power forwards in the game. So it's not like you're using a bum and then trying to get that player to be absolutely amazing. Porzingis is amazing on its own. Just that Hall of Fame clamps is just that little cherry on top, just to make an already amazing player just that little bit better. So to sum up, is the evolved Opal Porzingis worth it? I would say 100% yes. His base card is already one of the better power forwards in the game, and then your reward for that grind, it gives him one of the best badges and most important badges in the game. So yeah guys, that's it for the video. Let me know what you guys think of this video format. I will probably try and do a few more of these if this one does, you know, if it does okay. Obviously, feedback is well and truly appreciated. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are brand new around here. Again, comment down below what you guys are adding to your lineup currently. I'm dead interested to see what you guys are doing with your teams. So yeah guys, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. See you later. Take care. Love you all. Peace.